All right. So, how many people DCA'd, stuffed their bags, and accumulated more Jasmy, Miria onto whatever it is? Who stuffed their bags and who squealed like a stuck pig? That's what I want to know, guys. Who's whining? Who's buying? Who's going to make those profits in the next couple of weeks? And who's going to be kicking themselves for not DCAing while they had the opportunity? Jasmy down 11.4% on the day, up 8.7% on the week, down 26.7% on the month, but up 583% on the year. Even in rank at 71, a $1.69 billion market cap. Volume is down at 182.72. Market is ripe for dollar cost averaging, guys. There are some great pickups right now. I did some DCing this morning. I'm probably going to do a little bit more DCing this evening. If you're on the Patreon or you're a member on the YouTube channel, you got my buy alerts this morning. You should get my buy alerts this evening if I DCA more as well. So if you want to know what I'm doing, you got to get over to the Patreon, guys. All right, let's have a look at the Jasmy chart. Let's have a look at the daily close here, see what happened. Daily close happened as of the time of recording. The daily close happened 12 minutes ago. So we closed right around 3 cents 469. We're starting our next candle green here. Let's see. First, let's see if we can encompass this bullish encompassing candle tomorrow over the next 24 hours and just take this back, right? I would not be shocked, and I'm going to tell you why, guys. Right? I'm going to tell you why. Let's get back up to this 4 cent level. We had a harsh rejection off. That's not the first hard rejection. We had a hard rejection right here as well on 4 cents. If you look here, we hit 4 cents 3 days in a row. Boom, we rejected way harder than we did this time, right? So this is nothing. This is nothing. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to show you why we could have a quick bounce back. Well, I mean, quick is, it's all relative, but all right, so I'm going to show you this, guys. This continues to get crazier and crazier. Look at the liquidation chart, my friends. Look at all of these shorts. You know what that means? That means that they could all get liquidated. We could go all the way up to around $103,165. That would liquidate $936.15 million worth of shorts. Now, this liquidation that we saw, all the longs, which is why one of the reasons we cascade dropped to the downside last night, was because all those longs got greedy and they got liquidated. Now we're starting to see it build up on the short side. Now, we have a lot of longs that have started to build up here as well, but only 355 million would get liquidated. Well, I say only in comparison to the shorts. If we dropped down to 94,300, we would see about $355 million in liquidations on the longs. But I think it's more likely we see a liquidation on the short side because there's a lot of leverage here, guys. 936, almost $1 billion in liquidations if we get a short squeeze here. So we could rebound fairly quickly. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying there's a lot of market manipulation right now, and it would not be surprising to see the market manipulators, now that they've gone after all the longs, if they go and they liquidate all of these shorts. That would not shock me at all, guys. So we could see a rebound in the next 24 hours. Don't be shocked if that's what happens. Let's go have a look over at the Bitcoin chart, shall we? So Bitcoin back at 97,000, $97,014 right now. We closed right around that level. We wicked all the way down to support here at 96,200, and we held support. We closed above there. So that's good. So like I said, don't be surprised to see a short squeeze now and see just as dramatic of a candle to the upside as we just saw to the downside. Again, nothing in crypto is guaranteed, but that is a distinct possibility that the market manipulators pull the same thing that they just did to the longs, going after the shorts. So moving forward, let's get to the main story here. Let's get to the update. All right, so this was shared by Icy Amphibian. The derivatives of Plug, Auto, Centrality, FutureVerse, and Jasmy. Let's have a look here, guys. As we move into so this was last year, okay? This was about a year ago, this post, this article, but relevant to the Jasmy partners and stuff. As we move into 2024, many businesses built around blockchain ecosystems are now becoming application-centric. This means that the focus is shifting from the underlying infrastructure, i.e. blockchains, to the dApps, decentralized applications that run on the blockchains. Some well-known examples of tech stacks for building scalpable dApps connected to Ethereum are the Polygon SDKs and Optimism's OP stack. Polkadot 2.0 is also changing their concentration away from the parachains to the application layer. This will advance their goal of having an elastic, interoperable, and ubiquitous or multi-core virtual machine. These examples are public permissionless blockchains. Remember, public blockchains can be accessed and viewed by anyone, while private blockchains can only be viewed by verified users approved by an administrator. Permissioned blockchains can have properties of both public and private networks, allowing developers to build customizable solutions where anyone can submit a request to join the blockchain and receive certain permissions to interact with the network. Today, we're going to dive into a forgotten fork of Substrat, the framework for Polkadot. That serves as a foundation for multiple permissioned blockchains. This overlooked framework has been built into two separate blockchain consortiums with a combined market cap reaching over $400 million. So we're going to skip down to the Jasmy part because I don't want to bore you guys with the stuff on Polkadot because I know you're not really going to care that much, okay? So let's go down to the Jasmy part. FutureVerse, here, this is kind of important because this is one of Jasmy's partners, right? Centrality, Root, and FutureVerse, same thing. The Centrality Consortium is based out of New Zealand and has been working with their government on safe digital identity by joining the Digital Identity NZ Collective. The co-founder and CEO is Aaron McDonald. And if this is starting to sound familiar, guys, right? A decentralized communications protocol, which is also part of the Centrality Consortium. Aaron's brother, Jeff McDonald, is leading the development on the auto blockchain mentioned earlier. It's a family affair with the other founder and brother, David McDonald, leading Centrality Japan as CEO. And no, there is no relation between this McDonald family and the global burger franchise. Okay. So now SensNet is the first natively permissioned blockchain in the world and is fully decentralized public blockchain optimized for consumer dApps with a layer 2 that acts as a sidechain for Ethereum. It was built to unlock blockchain functionality for all developers and enable highly secure, fast, and creative dApps projects to thrive. It runs on dual token economy for staking and governance, and CPay as stable gas for network transactions and block rewards. Again, this is a partner of Jasmy. I'm not going to get too deep into their layer 1 and stuff like that because, again, I'm looking to jump down to Jasmy. FutureVerse, obviously, we've talked about FutureVerse in the past as well. Another partner of Jasmy can be found on OpenSea and other major NFT marketplaces. So you're looking at NFTs and things like that. Here we go. Finally, we arrive at Jasmy, the other consortium that paid Centrality the license to use the PlugNet toolkit on Hyperledger Fabric, an open source, gas-free modular enterprise framework developed by the Hyperledger Foundation, which has its diverse group of founding members, including IBM, Intel, and JP Morgan. Yes, you heard those three names right. Fabric is one of the Hyperledger's oldest graduated projects, with over 15,000 contributing engineers. Consortium members run a peer node, which is an administrative or validator. Although the network is private, more peer nodes further decentralize the network. Fabric is compatible with Solidity and can be interoperable with other Hyperledger distributed ledgers and Corda through Hyperledger Cacti. JASMY stands for Japan Ando Sato Masanobu. I always butcher Japanese names. And Yoshida. I'll bet you guys did not know that, right? Did you know that? Did you know that the name of JASMY is actually the name of all of the founders? The first letter of all the names of the founders? Pretty interesting, right? Let me know if you knew that in the chat, in the comment section or not. I will know if you got to this part of the video. Yes. So these are former Sony executives, with Ando being a former president of Sony, standing shoulder to shoulder with Steve Jobs on many occasions. And guys, we've stressed that before, how influential Ando actually is. Again, standing shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Steve Jobs on many occasions, right? JASMY is a private human Oracle IoT network that features an AI-powered personal data market that will connect all JASMY compatible devices together. Their mission is to return personal data to the hands of the individual it belongs to, and to realize democratization of data that is distributed and managed in a secure way. JASMY Inc. is a licensing company that has created the world's first blockchain computer, JASMY Secure PC, on Microsoft Windows, and companies like Vio and Aveda are the first to manufacture devices and white label the product as their own. JASMY also has mobile devices in development and has been issued multiple international patents protecting their IP. Boom, the dream team, baby. A quick Google search reveals that IBM and Microsoft share the vision of data democracy. JASMY provides two core services: Secure Knowledge Communicator and Smart Guardian. The Secure Knowledge Communicator handles the registration function Know Your Customer, KYC, that allows you to easily start using the blockchain provided by JASMY Inc., distributes the management and accumulation of your data securely on your smartphone and in the blockchain, and provides the function that allows users to freely trade their own data and trace it. The Smart Guardian provides a function in which IoT devices can be easily securely registered in the original blockchain network, and at the same time, an environment that can only be accessed by the owning user is realized. Essentially, the network will recognize your registered devices, which they call Know Your Machine, which is KYM. JASMY ERC20 is the network's main asset, and they are building their public layer 2 chain on Optimism to connect the JASMY main private network through their partnership with Kana Labs. Kana Labs, another partnership we've discussed on multiple occasions. Their recent partnership with Bifrost will bring multi-chain to their JASMY NFTs, which connect to a personal data locker, private channel on Hyperledger Fabric. JASMY's ecosystem is planned to be centered around the token. By requiring businesses to stake JASMY to be able to build on the network and trade data, users who stake a small amount of JASMY in their personal data locker will have the option to send their yen-pegged stablecoins, DD coins, for data democracy to the public chain. The multiple chains connected to JASMY make this ecosystem a hybrid solution, bringing a private chain, a public chain, and interoperability chain together. This is working on a number of issues with the Japanese government through their confirmed partnership, like voluntary carbon credits with the National Carbon Credit Consortium, a secure version of Japan's social security number called My Number, with CyberTrust, iTrust, and stablecoin IoT infrastructure in Japan with their partner Aplix. The company is also a sponsor of the J1 football team Sangatosu, which is the first sports team to develop Jasmy Fan Token. The team recently announced it is releasing their own mobile device. The Sangentosu smartphone is a custom model of a smart Wi-Fi provided by X Mobile. A couple of fun facts about Jasmy. They own the IP for the Sangentosu mascot, a magpie. One of their listed inventors is Sakamoto, the person who designed the PlayStation logo. Binance placed Jasmy in the innovation zone, since renamed the monitoring tag, in May of 2023, which happened months after they announced their greenfield data storage and market. In all fairness, Jasmy Inc.'s developments have been focused on their private network, and they still have to release their public chain. That's what I keep saying. They have to release their chain, guys. So the Binance team has not been able to view public code updates on GitHub. If you're wondering why they're in the monitoring zone, there is your answer, right? Upcoming launches for Jasmy include their public Jasmy chain on Optimism and the Jasmy AI-powered data market, scheduled to launch at the end of Japan's fourth quarter, which is April of 2024, which did not happen. The PlugNet toolkit, in conclusion, the PlugNet toolkit has evolved into multiple blockchains under two separate consortiums. At the time of writing, they are still considered underdogs in their respective categories. Both the FutureVerse consortium and Jasmy consortium are constantly overlooked by the majority of crypto communities, who have favored more popular metaverse and IoT digital assets. I think in 2024 could be a strong turning point for these consortium blockchains, which honestly it was. It really was. Jasmy's up almost 1,000% over 2024. With their product launches, potential partnership announcements like FutureVerse, recent announcements, its partnership with Ready Player One IP, and formed Readyverse Studios, with a newly formed studio partnering with Warner Brothers Discovery. This has been an introduction, and there is much more to write about when it comes to the Root Network, FutureVerse, Jasmy, and Auto blockchains. I look forward to sharing more research regarding these consortiums and other distributed ledger technologies. So let me know what you guys think of all this. I'll bet you guys learned a lot in this video about Jasmy. And as always, guys, listen, I'm very excited about all of the things we're doing over on the Patreon, guys. If you're new to crypto, if you've never been through an altcoin season before, get over to the Patreon, guys. We will help you devise an exit strategy. Do not get stuck either holding too long or selling too soon. That is a gut punch after waiting so long for the altcoin season to end up messing it all up by making these mistakes that 95% of people in crypto make. Join our community, guys. We have hundreds of people over there, tons of veterans, tons of beginners. You'll fit right in. We do group video calls every single evening where you can jump in. It's a unique window that nobody else is offering. No other Patreon, no other Discord is offering the unprecedented access, not only to me, but to each other as a community that we offer, guys. Opening up a window where you can see each other, you can hear each other, you can ask questions in real time. If you're feeling fear, FUD, if FUD is getting to you, if you saw another video FUDding one of your favorite projects like Jasmy or XCN or whatever it is, you can hop in our group video calls. You can ask all the questions you want, get the reassurances that you need, or get the validation of, yes, maybe you should be selling, right? Because it is something you should be scared of. All that and more, guys, in our group video calls. So you get that unprecedented access. You can also schedule one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. So you can get in there, get that done, guys. We also do passive income opportunities. We're operating a couple of nodes over there. A lot of DeFi staking for fantastic ROI on that. And so much more, guys. So get over there. Get your exit strategy built. Get your profit-taking plan in place. Let's help you make the maximum amount of money. Let's squeeze every dollar out of this bull run for you that we possibly can. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one.